Here's 5 quarterbacks to beware in your fantasy football drafts. Let's start off with Patrick Mahomes. He was the QB 12 last year. He's averaged fewer than 18 fantasy points per game over the last 2 years. And folks, he's not elite anymore. His ADP is still too high. I will not draft Mahomes in the top 60. Trevor Lawrence is up next. He's been in the league 4 years. He's averaged more than 17 fantasy points per game once. At this point, he kind of is what he is, which is a QB2 in fantasy. Anthony Richardson is next on the list. Now, I loved him last year, and unfortunately, he broke our hearts. And I like mobile quarterbacks, but it's hard to ignore how bad he was as a passer last year. And also, Daniel Jones is now in Indianapolis as competition. So, A-Rich is someone to avoid. So is Sam Darnold. And I get it. He was the 9th best quarterback in fantasy football last season. But going from Minnesota's offense to Seattle's offense is basically going to sink his draft value like the Titanic. He's not even in my top 20 quarterbacks. And then finally, Russell Wilson. I mean, we remember when Wilson was a fantasy superstar. Yeah, it was kind of a while ago. And the Giants, well, they drafted Jackson Dart. They have Jameis Winston. So Wilson doesn't have job security, and he doesn't have my vote as a late round pick in fantasy either.